Good morning, folks. Welcome to a special advertorial here on Clocking the Gallop on this Saturday. It is Heritage Day, so a warm Heritage Day greeting to you, and may you celebrate your heritage in style on this weekend. Well, I'm here to tell you about a new venture that Clocking the Gallop have embarked on. It starts next Friday, the 30th of September, and it is an extension of our Clocking the Gallop extra service, which we offered to clients in the last probably 18 months or so, year to 18 months. We've extended it now and we've renamed it. It's called the Clocking the Gallop Direct Line, and it is basically manufactured from a lot of feedback from you, the clients out there, that have given us new ideas and what you want us to do for you. Plus, we've basically assembled as a team and decided that we'll do something very, very different for you going forward. And I'll explain some of the new features for you whilst I tell you at the same time about our new service, which is called, as I mentioned, the Clocking the Gallop Direct Line. It is basically a subscription-based service. It won't operate at the moment anyway on a daily basis, but it will operate in this particular instance from Friday, the 30th of September to Monday, the 3rd of October. So it runs over the 4 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but it incorporates 5 race meetings, which are Fairview on the Friday, the 30th, which is the Fairview Polytrack meeting. There's the doubleheader on Saturday, the Turffontein Inside Track meeting and the Durbanville meeting, and then the 2 Greyville Polytrack meetings on Sunday and Monday, the 2nd and 3rd of October, respectively. So it basically works out at 50 Rand per day, and you'll receive all our selections. But what is different about having this thing as opposed to the Clocking the Gallop extra service? Well, first and foremost, what we have decided to do is have a difficulty index, which will explain to you what that means. What that means is that the whole meeting, as a team, we will decide upon how difficult that race meeting is, and those that come on board will see the scale that we rate that meeting on. Each particular race will also have a difficulty index, how we as a team view that particular race, whether it needs to be a field race or whether we're very strong on particular runners. We'll have our top 4 selections in each race. We'll have a comment for each race, as we normally used to do anyway, and then we'll have a suggested bet per race. In addition to that, we have our normal best bets and our normal value bets feature. We'll also have suggested exotics on the day, whichever one we believe is the most catchable on the day. And then we'll have a suggested fixed odds bet for those people that enjoy their fixed odds betting with bookmakers, in terms of it might be a Yankee, it might be a patent, or if we're very bullish on the day, it might be a Canadian. So we have a whole range of bets that we'll be able to offer you. The important thing is, how do you join up? And as I mentioned earlier, at this stage, it is not an everyday thing. It is certainly in our hearts and minds to offer to you on a continuous basis, but we are trialing it for next weekend's racing. It is a big weekend of racing, and we also realize that it is payday for lots of you coming up in the next week. So here's how you join up for the Clocking the Gallop Direct Line service. It costs you 250 Rand. It incorporates 5 race meetings starting next Friday, the 30th of September, for the meeting on the Fairview Polytrack. It runs through Saturday, the big day of racing on the 1st of October at Turffontein and at Durbanville. Feature races on both those days, so lots to look forward to. Then we'll move to Sunday, the 2nd of October and Monday, the 3rd of October, where we have racing on the Polytrack out at Greyville. Right now, through until Friday midday, which is the close, you can deposit 250 Rand into our Clocking Gallop bank account. It is there up on the screen for you to see. It is a First National Bank current account number, 629055528321. And it's important, folks, to please send us through your proof of payment. A lot of people in the past have paid their money but not told us who they are. Therefore, we don't know that you've deposited the money, because even on the reference, it's not specified who you are. So when you do the deposit, please use either your mobile number or your email address as the reference for us to get hold of you. The cost is 250 Rand. Send us your proof of payment to our email address, clockingthegallop@gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 079 390 5747. And on that notification, tell us how you prefer to be communicated to. Do you prefer WhatsApp or do you prefer email? Sending our sheets to you via email. And once all of that is completed, then you'll receive our Clocking the Gallop direct line selections on all the 4 days next weekend. Very important to note as well is that you could come on board later than Friday, midday, but then you lose the value. Then you're basically paying 250 Rand for less race meetings. You could come on board on Saturday, you could come on board on Sunday, or you could come on board on Monday, but we're not going to reduce the fee of the 250 Rand. And that's basically where it is at the moment and what we've decided to do for you. It really is exciting for us as a Clocking the Gallop team. The main difference, and I've been asked this plenty of times, is why the selections on the normal Clocking the Gallop YouTube service will differ from the direct line. That is because on a daily basis, we rely on one individual to give us the selections. In this case, for the direct line, it is the cooperation of every single correspondent on Clocking the Gallop that meet and do the selections. They decide on the difficulty index. They decide on which bet to take per race. They decide on which exotics to take. The agreement is on the best bets and the value bets as well. So it's not a sole venture. This is a joint venture between all of the tipsters here on Clocking the Gallop. I hope that you'll join up. Just one final point, and that is for those of you that might have joined the Ghost Rider private tipping service, which started at the beginning of this month, September. If you have joined up to that, you will get preferential discounts. It's operated on a case-for-case basis because some of you are monthly, some of you are weekly, and some of you are daily. So if you have joined up to the Ghost Rider tipping service, you won't be ripped off. That's not our business here on Clocking the Gallop. We will give you the necessary discounts if you are a Ghost Rider private line subscriber. That takes care of our new venture. We're looking forward to giving it to you. It starts on Friday, next Friday, but you can join up from today, this Heritage Day. We wish you a great Heritage weekend, and we hope that you'll have a great restful weekend ahead of the start of our Clocking the Gallop direct line. Looking forward to it. Do join, and if you've got any queries, please contact us on our WhatsApp number. From the Clocking the Gallop headquarters, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.